Hello. Hi everyone. Give me a wave if you can hear me okay. I'm sorry I'm a couple of minutes late. I had a bit of a panic then because I couldn't find the live button. Hi Sue, hi Nikki. Thanks for joining me. Sorry I'm a couple of minutes late. Give us a wave, hopefully you can hear me okay. For some reason on my screen as I'm looking at you, the screen is all greyed out, so I don't know what I have done. I'm obviously not particularly tech savvy today. But I will make a start because I am running late, so apologies for that. So I've got loads of things to show you today. I just wanted to start off by saying a massive thank you for everybody who has already stopped by the shop this morning. I'm absolutely blown away. Loads and loads of stuff sold out quite quickly, so I just wanted to let you know, everyone, that I've popped pre-orders in the shop, which I regularly do for sort of Yorkshire Yarn Fest. So if you were hoping to get your mitts on, for example, one of the mini skein sets, then don't worry, I've popped up pre-order options if they've sold out. So without further ado, what I'll do is I'll show you some of the new stock I've got. So you'll have noticed that January, new beginnings, etc. I've started by introducing a new range of tonal yarns. So excuse the crackling of the bag, but these are my new tonals. There's 12 in total in this kit, so these are for winter and spring. And all of these colourways are now available on a dye to order basis in the shop, so you can choose whichever yarn base you like. You could buy a sweater quantity, you could buy a single skein, whatever you like. But in order to sort of introduce the new colourways to the world, I thought I'd do some little mini skein sets. So you get 12 mini skeins, each of them are 20 grams on our sock yarn base. And yeah, they've been really popular. So they did originally sell out, but I have popped some pre-order options in the shop, so they're there now for you. What I will say as well is we've got 10% discount off everything in the shop for the whole of this weekend. So any purchases over £30, you automatically get a 10% discount. So you don't need to add a code or anything like that. Just pop the items into your basket and it will work it out for you. So yeah, those are the first things I wanted to show you. As always for Yorkshire Yarn Fest, we do a show special colourway. So Sophie, who runs the festival, and Botanical Yarn also gives us a bit of a prompt. So this month's prompt is snow. And I chose to dye a really super speckly yarn, which I'm calling Snow Day. Hopefully you can see that okay. It's really disconcerting that I can't see the screen. I don't know what I've done, but hopefully you guys can see that okay. You'll see that this is on my Barbarella sparkle base, and it's got kind of a white background with sort of subtle pastel tones. So there's some pink, there's some lavender, there's some blue underlying tones in there, and then you've got some sort of super fine speckles over the top. And the speckles are blues, pinks and aqua. So that's Snow Day, and you can find that in the shop on several different bases. You can find it if you've only got, if there's only one skein left in the base that you're looking at, then you can go into the pre-order section and you can order any quantity you want. I've also got that on these kind of cute little sock kits. So in these sock kits you get one 50-gram skein of the main colourway, and then you get 2 coordinating tonals, and the tonals are from the new tonal range. So there's one called Twilight, which is actually a returning colourway which I've tweaked a little bit, and one called Wisteria. So yeah, I think they'd make a really sort of subtle dreamy pair of socks. So that's our show special. So that'll be in the shop all weekend, and as I said, there's that discount there as well. Other new things to show you. So as it's February next week, I couldn't resist a little fun Valentine's yarn. And looking back, so I've been doing Beehive about 3.5 years now, and I think this is the first time I've done a Valentine's yarn. I might be wrong. But yeah, this is my Valentine's contribution. So whether you celebrate Valentine's, I don't really, or Galentine's Day, or whatever you like, these are just some sort of fun little mini skeins. So these ones are also 20 grams, but these are on our Bardot sock yarn, which you can see is like a bit of a high twist finish. This is my absolute favourite base. It's incredibly soft. It's 80% merino, 20% nylon. Perfect for socks, perfect for scrappy kits, scrappy knits. And yeah, you'll see there you've got some tones of pinks, reds and blues. And if you have a look in the shop on the listing or on my Instagram feed, you'll see that these were inspired by a photograph of Marilyn Monroe back in the 50s. And therefore they're called Marilyn Valentines. So again, these are one-offs and they'll only be available until they sell out this week. Hopefully this weekend I won't be doing any more of them. So yeah, have a look at those in the shop. Okay, so that's the mini skeins done. A really super special thing I've got going in the shop today is a kit, a collaboration with the lovely Lucinda Makes. So Lucinda, I believe is quite new to design, but she's designed some really, really beautiful knitting patterns, and she's released a couple of days ago the Celestial Cowl, which I'll show you here. Hopefully, have a look on my tablet. You can see that pattern. It's absolutely, sorry, my window's highlighted in the background. It's absolutely gorgeous. It's really kind of simple cowl with, she's knit it in navy blue with kind of speckled stitches, which looks like stars. So she's used my Lady Midnight navy blue colourway on a sparkle base, so you can see the lovely kind of gold sparkle there. And also for the kind of pops of colour or the stars, this is Carmelita. So I've put some kits together in the shop. So in the kit you get the pattern as a digital download. You also get all the yarn needed to make the cowl. And finally you get this little sort of progress keeper. Hopefully you can see that. It's got like little moon and stars on and a couple of little beads. So yeah, you've got everything there to make that cowl, and I cast mine on a couple of nights ago. I haven't got very far, I've maybe knit about this much, so I didn't bring it to show you, but it's a really, really beautiful pattern. So yeah, I hope you like that. Oh, thanks Denise, you've got one. Fantastic. So you should have got, if you have ordered that already, you should have received the digital download of the pattern, and obviously I'll get the yarn out to you in the next couple of days. So those kits are now on pre-order as well, so again they'll be dyed up in the next couple of weeks. Okay, so whilst I'm on stitch markers and things, one of the big kind of launches for me this weekend is, sorry, apologies, Sam, you've just asked if you can buy the Lady Midnight on its own. Yes, you can. Lady Midnight is one of my tonal yarns, which is in the dye to order section. So you can just go in there and purchase the yarn on its own if you like. So yeah, apologies. So one of the things I've been working on recently, you'll see hopefully that I've got a club running throughout this year called Crystal Visions, which is based on my personal love of crystals and gemstones. So to go along with the club, which has been super popular, thank you very much, I've created some sort of stitch marker and progress keeper sets. So I'll just show you this one. So I've got 6 different crystals available in these sets in total. So this is aquamarine, and you can see sort of dangling there. You get a central kind of stitch marker here. Excuse my dirty nails, that's the downside of being a yarn dyer, you never have completely clean nails and hands. Aquamarine in the middle with a fresh water pearl, and then these cute little sort of dangles of a star and a moon, and then the rest of the stitch markers have got these Japanese beads on in very similar colours to the aquamarine. So this is called the Celestial set, and that's aquamarine. Like I said, it's available in different crystals, and they are real crystals. This is the same set but in fluorite, which is one of my favourite crystals. And you can also find it in amethyst, citrine and sunstone, prehnite, and a couple more which I can't remember. If you didn't want the full set, or maybe you're a crocheter, not a knitter, then you might like the progress keepers. So in this you get a set of 3 progress keepers, again made with the real crystals. These ones are prehnite. If you're not familiar with prehnite, it's not as, I guess, common as something like amethyst or aquamarine, but it's a really, really beautiful green crystal, and it just comes in such variegated shades, like dangling over my head there, in such beautiful shades. It's actually one of my favourites in the set. So yeah, that's the prehnite with freshwater pearl there, and in a set of progress keepers you get 3 there. And somebody's birth, oh, I think you're looking for amethyst is your birthstone. So yeah, I do have amethyst in the shop as well. In fact, I've got some amethyst here. My shop name is Beehive Yarns. So head over to my Instagram account and you can get the link to the shop there, Beehive Yarns. And this is the amethyst version, so hopefully you like this. So yeah, on this one, in this set, you get 3 fixed stitch markers with the amethysts and the freshwater pearl. And yeah, so that do check those out if you're into crystals or just sort of pretty notions. The final things that I have in that range are these little tins. I'll stand up so you can see a little better. Apologies, because in the video obviously everything's back to front, but these say Crystal Visions Beehive Yarns. And within the little tin you get these little round ring stitch markers. Ooh, that's not going to focus, is it? But you get the idea. So again, these are made with Japanese beads rather than actual crystals, but the colourways are very much inspired by the same range of crystals. So hopefully you like those. Okay, what else do I have to show you? I've got some more kits. So at the moment, I've got quite a number of kits in the shop. These are offered mainly on a die-to-order basis. My husband's just knocked on the door, which means I'm nearly finished. So I'll just show you this one last thing before I go. So the other pattern that I've got kits for is the Hug Hug Kiss Kiss shawl by Andrea Mowry, which, that's the Ravelry page. I absolutely love this shawl. It's a DK or worsted weight shawl, and it's absolutely gorgeous. And I love the kind of original colours that that Andrea knit hers in as well. So I've done some kits. The first kit is inspired by her version and is in very similar colourways. So within the kit you get everything you need to make. You get 2 full skeins of the DK weight, and my DK yarn is a slightly heavier DK, so it's very close to a worsted, so I think it'll work absolutely fine for the pattern. And then you get these 3 sort of 50-gram skeins, which means you're not wasting lots of leftover yarn. So there you go, so that's that kit. And then I've also got a couple of kits for that shawl in my new colourways, so that's one of them there. And then a lovely kind of dusky pink and terracotta combo is the final one. Okay, so that's all I've got time for today, but thank you so much for joining me. And again, apologies I was a couple of minutes late. I had a bit of a panic when I couldn't work out how to log on. But I'll save this video up. Do find me on my own Instagram account, which is Beehive Yarns. I'll also save the video so that people can catch it there. And yeah, have a wonderful day. Enjoy the rest of your weekend and enjoy the rest of the Yarn Festival. Bye bye. Thank you.